It's a T-posing bee. He's not animating. There's no wing flap. There's no nothing. And he's gone. Hello, everybody. My name is buzzycombs, and welcome to another episode on the Lotus SMP. Today, I am actually finally going to build a shop in my shopping district, which, I noticed this upon logging in. I hadn't set up my recording yet, but it looks like somebody has gifted me a very cute black cat. But sadly, I must bid it farewell, so now I have some free graffiti. Anyways, last episode, I fully intended on building a new shop in my shopping district, but I wound up getting a bit distracted with a bee prank, who I still have a couple of victims flying around. For my thumbnail, I pulled my house into a creative world and released the bees and did a little bee thing right here. And while doing that, I noticed that up here, this is a lot of bees. It's like 400 bees, if I'm not mistaken. If we zoom into rendered entities down here, it says that there are 621. When I pulled into my creative world, that reduced to 400, and I think it's because I released them. I'm honestly not sure what to do right now. I think for the time being, I'm going to leave them right there because my frames, they aren't dropping all too much, at least when I'm not looking in that direction. So I'm going to focus on the video right now, and then maybe at some future point in time, I'll figure out what I can do with them. So if you have any suggestions, please give them to me. I don't know what to do with the bees. Anyways, though, the first thing I'm going to do for this episode is get these little turtles out of their holes. I don't know how I'm going to get the bee out. Can I attack the boat without hurting anybody? Let's see. I don't want to kill any of these little guys. Oh, you know what I could do? I could actually probably just bring them over to this river over here. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, what do I do? Oh, there we go. I got a corner. Oh, no! No! Bee! Oh my gosh, he's okay. He is okay. He got out. Little Timothea is now floating around in this little area for the time being. Now let's free Timothy from his little bee companion. Oh no, I'm so sorry. No, I didn't mean to. I'm gonna leave. I don't want them to die. I gotta get out of Dodge. I must not let the bees die. That would be evil. Okay, so I guess I'm just going to settle up here for like 30-40 seconds and hope that they de-aggro. Are you angry? You're not angry anymore. That's good. All right. So, time to figure out a different way to do this. There we go. Okay, they're free. Awesome. And now I connect Timothy with his girlfriend. Here they are, reunited and happy. But that is not what we are going to be doing. Instead, I am unfortunately going to have to take Timothy's corpse to lure them around and get them to a better position. I'm going to take them to a boat right here. I'm not going to stick them in the river because I am going to be blocking this off at some point, but I should probably move one of the boats a little bit further back. That way they don't somehow get stuck in the same boat because that would really suck. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Timothea. Let's go. Let's get you over here. If I can get just one of you at a time, that would be awesome. Okay, so this is gonna take a little while. I'll be in just a minute. And Timmy, you are now in your boat. So let's take you over this way. And then I'm actually going to move this birch boat over here because I think the boats are a lot quicker than the turtles. Come on. Yes, Timothea. Good, Timothea. Let us get you into this boat. Yay! We got both of them in their boats. And now I just bring Timothea over to Timmy. And now I fill in this random little hole. That way it matches completely with its surroundings. And there we go. And now I am going to have to put Timothy's corpse back where it's supposed to be. And before we go on to the main point of today's video, we are going to have to make a stop for an intermission. Because unfortunately, the bees in my house are actually causing server-wide lag. So we are going to have to go on ahead and correct that because it is not helping anybody. So I guess I will see you all in just a moment. I think I just witnessed the most cursed thing I could have ever seen. It was a bee without animations, and I don't know where it went, but look at that. It's a T-posing bee. He's not animating. There's no wing flap. There's no nothing. And he's gone.
These chunks are really not loading. I'm flying into nothingness.
Yeah? I wonder why that's happening.
You're lagging the server on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather have not had 600 bees in my home. Because I can't free them.
It sounds like a you problem, not wanting to kill them.
No, if I kill them, I'm gonna be killed immediately. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. Well, you do it right now. You kill them. I'll give you the credit. Do something. I dare you. Wait, actually, don't. cat might crash the server, honestly. No! Oh, I think I found the bees. Oh, I found a cat! I found a cat! Just be, I'm getting a cat. I am getting a cat. Yes! I got another cat.
Oh my.
Do you want a
Look,
cat?
there's another
There's
cat.
a calico. Do you want it?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Force feed. Yeah. I now have 3 cats who don't have names yet. So if you have any suggestions for this guy, that guy, and this guy, please leave them in the comments down below. Where are you?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking about?
It'll be all over soon.
What do you mean? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Nothing.
You scared me.
Look, it's
No.
hey,
Don't touch them.
Buzzy.
Don't touch them.
Why?
Because they're innocent. Don't you dare.
You're right. I'll go get a flower.
Wait, I don't know if that's a good idea either, Chespy.
What?
I don't think it's a good idea to touch them in any way, shape, or form.
Pink petals?
No. Those don't work.
Is that so?
Those don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Those don't work, Chespy. Those don't work.
So?
Those don't work. Those don't work. Those do not work.
Oh.
Don't you dare.
Oh.
Stop it.
Oh.
Stop it. You're gonna have to die for this. I gave you a trident. I gave you a trident. And yet here you are threatening my kin. And this is the thanks you give me? This is the thanks you give me?
Oh.
We need to assemble the Avengers. Alright, Dan, are you ready to come over?
I'm on my way.
So how
I
long
can't.
did you spend breeding bees at my
Down.
base? Dan, I know you were involved. I saw your video.
So funny thing is
None of us bred them.
yeah, I did like maybe 2 or 3 like breedings, and then I went out to the desert to go get like 5, and then I left afterwards. Getting those 5 took me like 30 minutes.
So, was it Jax?
That's what that's what I just told you. I told you that Jax was the one that did it all.
Oh,
Are they still in the ceiling?
yeah.
Oh my god,
Trust me, come here.
Jesus.
Come here. Alright, guys. Brace yourselves.
Dude, I barely looked up.
Okay, that didn't work. Hold on.
Yeah, I got a pink petal.
Wait, I don't have a totem. Oh my!
There's
Why
more.
wasn't I recording?
That's not even all.
This is great.
That's not even all.
Oh
Alright.
Oh.
go. Oh.
Get out! Get out!
Oh my god, I can't escape. I can't. What the heck?
You're free.
Free! Go!
Oh
You're
my
free.
god.
You're free.
Who did this? So this was Jax?
Alright. Hold on. Yeah, this was all Jax.
Seaman.
Huh?
You're
Dude,
Hey,
missed
Seaman.
it. Come to my base right now.
how did all of these fit in there?
Max, oh, there's more.
Let's
Is
go.
there still more in
If I had
there?
a nickel,
So many.
Let's go. Oh,
Yeah, you're right,
phantoms.
Seaman. Dude,
I'll be
they are
there as soon as
freezing.
the world knows. I can't see
Oh,
anything
the
in
world's
front
not
of me.
loading. I wonder why.
That's how it's been. I was like tripping out. I was like, is it just me or am I like lagging? Is just the world's not loading?
I have. Oh my gosh!
By the way, this is the second batch that I just freed. There were more. Oh my gosh. Oh no!
Ah, 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 ah,
Oh my god! This could have fought the Wither, I think. Oh my god.
This really could have.
Hey, over here, Seaman.
Don't.
There's some
Don't-
clear skies.
No, leave the. Oh.
Over here.
Oh. Don't kill anymore, please. I like having
you
these in
ran
my
all the-
area.
About that.
Oh my god!
I mean,
Get rid of those! I don't want those!
It's a graveyard.
It's the graveyard.
You're all murderers! as you can see from those clips, I unfortunately have come into quite a lot of bee heads, which I'm not sure what to do with these. I'm very sad that they died, and for the time being, I think I'm just going to tuck them into this chest over here by my farm. Maybe I'll build a little cemetery for the bees. I'm not sure, but it is time for me to actually make progress on today's episode. So, as you saw before, I have actually filled in the lake over here, and it is now ready to become my little shopping district. So, I'm going to start this off by bringing this path all the way in, and then I would like this to be a little center of town in a way, just a little area between all the shops. And I think instead of making it out of sand or something of the sorts, I would rather like to make it out of different sorts of muds and other such brown blocks, just so it feels a little bit more rich in the soil, because we are getting closer and closer to the oasis, which is going to be somewhere off in this direction. So I'm going to collect all of the sand right here, and now I have to figure out a block palette. So I don't think I have a lot of the materials I like up in my storage up here, but I am more than happy to take a peek. Yeah, I only have a little bit of granite. Tripstone may be useful, and I do have a bunch of mud and stuff in my inventory already, but I would also like to try mud bricks, and I don't know if I have any. If I do, they are not going to be up here because, as you can probably tell from my mess of shulker boxes out here, I am far from being organized, and I honestly, oh, I do have mud bricks. Okay, so diverting from that train of thought, because I completely forgot where the heck I was going with it, I think I'm going to start by placing a bunch of mud bricks. I think I'd like that to like start over here, and I do want this to be a bit closer to the shops themselves, because I feel like this would not just be a central center kind of thing. It's going to be bringing itself up to these areas, and then it's going to lead into them. And maybe I can find like some sort of gradient of sorts and figure out what blocks I want in front of the shops themselves. But for right now, I want to make the block palette solely mud, just so it really gets that feel across, because that is where we are right now in this build. We're in the little rough draft. So with only 25 mud to my name right now, I have to try to figure this out. And I do actually have a lot of packed mud tucked away in a shulker box over there. So I'm going to go on ahead and convert 2 stacks into 2 stacks of mud and get this all placed down and see what I can do. Alrighty, so this is what I have done so far. I tried to start a little bit of a gradient into the mud bricks, but I haven't quite gotten what I'm looking for. I think the addition of jungle wood would probably help, and maybe some other type of stone, which I can't quite put my finger on. I'm sure I'll figure something out, but for the time being, I do feel like it is a little bit empty in the center, and what I'm thinking is that, ooh, I was actually thinking of a well, but my brain just did a little bit of an explodey blow up thing right now, and I think a tree could actually do well, because that is kind of the whole aesthetic. I have trees sprinkled into my builds everywhere. I don't think I have a single notably sized build that doesn't have a tree in it, so I think that would actually be perfect right in the middle if I can figure out where that center is. This is not super centralized. Honestly, the shape of this whole thing is kind of goofy right now, so maybe I'll try to get it textured a little bit. That way I have more mud so I can expand it a teensy-weensy bit more. So I'm going to work on some texturing, and then I'll be back with you in a little bit. Ah, where are all of my leaves? Where are my leaves? Am I out of leaves? This can't be true. No, I'm out of azalea leaves. Alrighty, so I have gone to a jungle and I got a little bit of jungle planks, and I think that the jungle wood is going to really help with the transition. Let's see how it looks on the minimap. Minimap looks good. I just need to figure out a way to make this blend together nicely, I think. I think having maybe a piece of oak in here could help a little bit. Okay, so I think this transition, while it's not completely smooth, I think it's a lot better than what I could have gotten, and I think it works. So now I just have to kind of work it into over here as well. That way it leads up to this nicely. I think I'll just sprinkle in a little bit of different types of texturing that I'd like to do throughout the entire thing. And there we go. I think I have gotten this nailed down pretty nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and try to do this texturing all throughout this massive area of mud bricks and see how this goes. So without further ado, I guess I will see you all in just a little bit. Bye! have finished the texturing. It is pretty simple and to the point, but I feel like it definitely makes it feel a lot nicer than it would have been if it was just one static block. Now, I know I said I was going to build a tree in the center of this, and I am still going to do that. But before I go on to that, I think it would actually be better if I build my shop before doing so. That way I can actually center it between all of the shops I already have right now. So in order to build my shop, I actually need to start gathering some materials, and among those materials is granite. And as you can see from my little expedition into my chest room earlier, I only have 9 of that. So I'm pretty sure granite is found in caves, so I'm just going to have to go on ahead and find a cave and then mine up some granite. A blue axolotl! That's not granite. Oh, but that's granite! Alrighty, I have found myself a grand old pocket of granite, and it is time for me to demolish it, because no more granite is allowed down here. It must go into my build. Oh my gosh, there's water. No, I don't want to do that. I think the best course of action is to actually find a different pocket of granite, because this is just going to be an absolute pain to mine. So further into the caves, like, oh, maybe not that far. I found some right over here. I feel like granite is a lot more common than I anticipated it being. So let me just go on ahead and grab this all up, and then I should be good as soon as I get at least half this pocket in my inventory. I probably went a little bit overboard, ow, but 2 stacks of granite should work just fine for what I have planned. Another thing I'm going to have to gather are 7 shroomlights from the nether, which hopefully won't be too difficult to do. I don't recall where any of the biomes are, but I'm pretty sure I can just use the mini-map to navigate that. So I'm going to go and take a dive down beneath the nether roof and see if I can find some lovely shroomlights. Alrighty, here I go! Woo! I can't hold shift, because if I hold shift, I might just die. So I can either go to the warped forest over that way, or I can go to the crimson forest over here. I feel like the warped forest is overall going to be safer, so I'm going to try to navigate my way over there. Oh, but I only have 2 rockets left. I am so glad I took a look at that before it was too late. Are there any ender chests up here on this roof? Maybe? I don't think so. I'm gonna go to Squid's base and see if I can find an ender chest at one of her shops. Right over here, there is a beautiful ender chest I can use to save myself from getting stranded in the nether. And back down I go. Alright, and to get to the warped forest, I go over this way. And hope for the best. This is treacherous terrain, and it is very scary. It should be... Yes! Here we are, warped forest. Hello, my sanctuary. I just need 7 of you, if I'm not mistaken. Yup, just 7. I just checked my little list. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. 5, 6. Not 6. I'm not going down there. 6 and 7. And now I am safe to go back home. And now, within this lovely little pink shulker box, I have all of the materials I need for my build. So without further ado, we are going to jump straight into a time lapse and get my shop built. My shop is finished. Now, you must be wondering, what kind of shop is this? Well, a few months back, I was having some serious problems with building torches. So, of course, I decided I was going to go on ahead and start collecting mass amounts of coal, which is where Spidey's lovely little Christmas event came into hand. And I have wound up with lots and lots of coal for lots and lots of torches. And because of this, I am actually able to produce a phenomenal amount of torches myself. So I decided, why not start selling it? So of course, that is what is going to happen with this shop that I have just built. I am going to be supplying a very powerful influx of torches to the entire server. Now, I did a little something special with the attic of this build. If I can take a dive in without, burning myself alive. I think right here is the best way for me to take a dive inside. If I jump down here, I have a bunch of chests that go all the way down to the bottom. So basically, this entire place is filled to the brim with chests because I want to completely stack it full of torches. I guess I'll just start filling it up as high as I possibly can and then let the hoppers do the rest of the work. And now, after more time than I care to admit, all the chests are finally full, which means that it has actually actually funnel down all the way into the barrel at the very bottom. So we have almost an infinite supply of torches, as long as I keep restocking it, which shouldn't be a problem because I have many dedicated friends who are more than willing to help give me more coal. So the final thing I need to do is cover this back up and then get this beautiful shop named. Now, it was a while ago when I came up with it, but I really thought that the Light of Your Life was a very fun and silly name, and it fits because it is a torch shop. And the best part of it, the torches are going to be sold for completely free. Because yes, why not? Torches are just a very nice convenience to have, and it feels wrong to charge everybody for torches. And with that finally out of the way, that finally brings this episode to a close. As I'm sure you can tell, I probably sound very tired, and that is because I am. It is 4 a.m. right now, and I would really like a good night's sleep. Although I did say I was going to be building a tree in the center of this little shopping district, I'm going to postpone that until the next episode, as well as do some texturing for this build to make it feel a bit more interesting rather than just a flat surface behind all of the exterior stuff. So I really hope I can see you all next time, where I finally follow up with my plans. Anyways, so if you guys did enjoy this episode on the Lotus SMP, please leave a like and subscribe, comment your feedback, let me know what your favorite moment of today was, and I guess I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!